So have you been able to talk to your son?
No, that's a negative. Not yet.
Okay.
But I will be able to go in and touch him and see him.
Yeah, tell me about that. That you made the drive. You've been driving all night, is that right?
Yes, all night.
And it's obvious why you would want to be up there, but tell me about it. I mean, you just physically have to see him, right?
I have to see my baby.
What is this like for you?
It's a roller coaster of emotions. Truly a roller coaster of emotions. Anyone that has a child understands that if anything happens to your child, you, it hurts you, it affects you. And it's especially the way that video looked, and knowing that they shot my son in the back 7 times, it's rough. It's rough. It was almost like it was an attempted murder. It's rough. Now my son will have to go through everything he's going through.
And Mr. Blake, as far as your son's condition, what do you know about it right now?
He's fighting for his life. That's all I can tell you. He's fighting for his life.
We had heard. I'm sorry.
No. He's stable, but it's a fight. You know, each day changes. He's got so much damage inside that, you know, his body is just, it's real touch and go.
Is he paralyzed?
He suffered paralysis, yes. Both legs. We don't know if it's permanent or what.
That is unimaginable. I can't imagine what that was like when you got the call.
It, like I say, if you're a parent, you hurt with me. Because it could have been anybody's child. And there was nothing that was done on that scene to justify what happened to my son.
And this happened in front of in front of your grandchildren. This happened in front of your grandchildren.
My grandchildren, 3 of them. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How are they doing?
I'll know when I get there in the next hour or so. I'll know how they're doing.
Tell me about the Charlotte ties. Does your son, did he live in Charlotte?
No.
Okay.
He never lived in Charlotte.
Okay. But you
I
have.
I have a son. I have another son named Jacob that lives with me in Charlotte. I have two sons named Jacob.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. And he's the one, I think I saw some West Charlotte basketball stats on him. Is he the basketball player?
He's a basketball player,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. All right. But Jacob, your son in Chicago area, he was in his neighborhood. This was his neighborhood where this happened, right?
Right in front of his house.
And I know you can't go into great detail about what happened, but what's your response to it, knowing that the police are responsible for shooting him?
Like I said before, it was almost like an attempted murder. Because there was nothing, there was plenty of them out there where they could have tackled him. If he was doing something that bad, why didn't they tackle him? Jump on him or something? Why shoot him? Why try to kill him? He had nothing in his hand. He was not a threat to them.
And what do you want people in the Charlotte area in particular to know about the circumstances, and then also just to know about your son?
I just want them to think about if it was their child. If it was their child that was pulled by his hair and shot while they were holding him. If you're shooting them and holding them, how are you? I want them to imagine that was their child. Imagine that. Imagine getting the phone call. Imagine the emotions that a father would feel. Imagine the emotions a mother would feel. Just put yourselves in my shoes. But I love Charlotte, and Charlotte's been good to me.
And your son did grow up in Winston-Salem, is that right, Jacob?
He did go to school. Jacob did go to school in Winston-Salem. I went to Winston-Salem State.
Okay. Okay.
I am a Ram.
I gotcha. And so, and then his later years were up in the Chicago area, right?
Yes,
Okay.
where I am from. I'm born and raised in Chicago. And I would like to say thank you to all my SU alumni people for donating the amounts of money that they have donated and everyone else. I'm just overwhelmed with the gratitude that they have bestowed upon me. I can't even, I'm speechless when it comes to that.
You said you're about an hour away from seeing your son. What are you going to do when you walk in that room and see him? You said you want to touch him.
I want to touch him.